Hello. In last video we have learned how to calculate squares of two-digit numbers, and in this video I will tell you how to get squares of even 3-digit, 4-digit or any number. For that I'll start from two-digit number. If you find this method easier, then you can use this method, but this method will only work for two-digit number. So let's say we have to find out square of 88. So our base will be 100. What's the funda of this base? The fundamental of taking base is whatever number it's closer to this, the number we have to find the square of, we will find the base which is closer to that number. We could have also taken the base as 80 or 10. The 80 is closer to 88, but the problem with the base is that with 80 this will become a little bit more complex. Once I'll tell you the method, you will come to know why I haven't taken it as 80 or 10 or whatever base other than 100. So see, here in this method, first we will find out number minus base, that is 88 minus 100. 88 minus 100 will give me minus 12. So the first step is find out number minus base. Number is the number of which you have to find the square, and the base whichever you have taken. So this is our first step. In the second step, what we will do is we will find out number plus whatever we have find out. Let's say this is x, so we will add it to number. And in the third step we will find out the square. We will find out the square of this, that is x square, and we are done. So we will write it as whatever value we will get here as y. So y and x square. Here x square is 144. And what is y? Y is number, that is 88 plus x. X was minus 12. So 88 plus minus 12. So this is what? This is 88 minus 12. That is 76. So I will write here 76. So here what I should know that my base was 100. So if my base was 100, so I can count the number of zeros here. Number of zeros here are 2. So in the last digits in this 144, I will take only 2 digits because the number of zeros are 2. If my base were, let's say, 10, then the number of zero were 10. In 10 was number of zeros in 10 is 1. So I would have taken only 1 digit and the 14 would be carried forward. But in this case our base was 100, so number of zeros here are 2. So what I have to do is I have to just roll 2 numbers here, and the carry forward will be 1. So I'll do that. I'll just carry it forward and add it to 76. So 7744 is our answer. We can match it with this method here. This is 7744. So the result we will get is same, but this method can work, as I told you, for any digits like 4 digit, 3 digit. So I'll give you in the next example to find out square. Let's say this is 3 digit number 112 square. So we have taken, let's say our base is 100 again, and follow this above steps, like find out number minus base. This is base and this is number. So 100 minus 112, that is minus 12, and add this value to the number. Oh. So follow these steps. Number minus base. Number is 112 and base is 100. So 112 minus 100 is 12. So now follow the second step. Second step is number plus x. Number was 112 and my x is 12. So 112 plus 12 is 124. And write it as y. This is y and y x square. And what is x square? X is 12. So 12 square is 144. Again, number of zeros here are 2. So I'll take 2 number here and I'll carry forward 1. So my answer will be 1, 2, 5, 4, 4. This is the square of 112. So let's consider this example. We have to find out square of 392. So here you know that 100 is very far away from 392. So what we can take is, we can take our base as 400. And we will practice 4 or 5 problems, then we will come to know what base should I take and how to use that base, and which base is more effective and more efficient for one given number, because none of the base is efficient for every number. So you will come to know. So here also perform these steps. Step 1 is number minus base. My base is 400, my number is 392. So 392 minus 400 will give me minus 8. So my x is minus 8. Now I have to find out my y. My y is number plus x. My number is 392 and I have to add minus 8 to it. So that will be 384. My y is 384. Now I have to write it as y slash x square. So y slash x square is 64. Now this is, here the difference is, if I were taken this as let's say 100, so the calculation was straightforward. I have put it y x square and just simply add it up. But now I cannot do it because my base is 400 and 400 is nothing but 4 times 100. So here I have to do this also. I have to multiply this y as into 4. And for this part I know this is same because 00 is here, so I can put 2 digits. I can hold 2 digits here, so 64 will remain there. So I have to multiply 384 into 4, and then I'll get the answer. So 384 into 4 will be 4 into 4 6, 1 is carry forward, 4 into 8 is 32, 32 plus 1 3, 3 is carry forward, 4 into 12, 4 into 3 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. So 1 5 3 6 6 4. So this will be my answer. So what we have learned is that from whatever number I'm multiplying my 100 with, let's here it was 4, so I had to multiply 384 with 4. So we can generalize it also. Let's say my base is in a multiple of 100 and a times 100 is my base. So I have multiplied my y with a and kept the x as same. So ay x square. If I have taken my base as 100, so a will be 1. So the formula will be 1 into y is y and x square. So in this manner you can remember it very easily. You can, let's say we have taken a base of 10. Let's say we have to calculate 73 square. In this also we will perform the same step. Number minus base, that is my x, and let's say I have taken the base as 70. If 70 is my base, number minus base will be 3, that is x, and number plus x is y. What is number? Number is 73 plus 3 is my x. So that plus 3 is my x. So y will be 73 plus 3, that is 76. 76 y, and x square is 9. So here also what I've taken is 70. The number of zeros here are only 1. So it's a 2-digit number, so I'll keep this 9 here. But now I have made the adjustment as 7 into 10. I haven't taken it as 10 or 100. If you take it in the multiple of 10, let's say if your base is 10 or 100 or 1000, then you don't need to make any adjustment, because here, like in above case, your a is 1, but now my a is not 1, my a is 7. So here also I have to multiply it. I have to multiply it with 7. So 7 into 6 is 42. 4 is carry forward. 7 into 7 is 49. 49 plus 4 is 53. So 5329. 5329 is my answer. So don't get confused. If you take base as 10 or 100 or 1000, just first count the number of zeros here, and so you will get the digits on this place. Number of digits will be equal to number of zeros. The extra digit will be carried forward here. And in the next step, what we will see is, we will see from what number I have multiplied with my base, with my standard base. So if I have multiplied it with 7, so I have just multiplied it with 7. Nothing more than that. And we have to follow these 3 steps. First find out number minus base, that is x, and then add x to number, which will give me y. That's it. So let us do one more example. Let's say I have to find out square of 493 square. Here the closest number I can take is 500. So that is 5 into 100. So my a will be 5. So my formula will be ay slash x square. What is x? X is number minus base. Number minus base, minus 7. And what will be my y? My y is number plus x. You have to practice this trick to be a master of it, and to calculate these 3-digit squares in 30-40 seconds. You have to practice it. So number plus x, number is 493, plus of minus x, minus 7, that will give me 493 minus 7, that will be 486. So now I have y, I have x, and x square will be 49, and I have a as my 5. So I can write it as 5 into y is 486, and x square is 49, and I can count the number of zeros here, that is 2. So 2 digits will be in there. I have to multiply 486 into 5, that's 6 into 5 is 30, 3 is carry forward, 5 into 8 is 40, and 3 was carry forward, so it is 43. Now 4 is carry forward, 5 into 4 is 20, and 20 plus 4 is 2, so 24. 243049. Calculate this 500.03 whole square. As I told you, this method works for any number of digit, for any number. Once you master this, once you understand this trick, you can calculate anything, any square. So we have to calculate this. So what we can do is, I can write it as 500. If I know the square of this, then I can adjust it for decimal places. This is really very easy. So find out the square of this number. For this, I can take my base as 0, 0, 0, 0 as 50,000, because the number is closer to 50,000. 50,003 it is. So my base is 50,000. Now similarly, like we have done all the questions, we find out first number minus base. My number is 50,003 and my base is 50,000. So x will be 3, Now to find y, number plus x, and my x is 3. So number plus x will be 50,006. So that is my y. Now what is a here? A is 5. You have to segregate it in multiples of 10. So this is 5 into multiple of, this is multiple of 10. Likewise we have done it here as a multiple of 10 for 400, for 70, multiples of 10. 10 into 10 power of 10, whatever it is. So here we got our a as 5. So we will multiply a y, because our formula is ay x square. Now what is x square? That is 9. And now I will count the number of zeros which I was talking about. So number of zeros here are 10. So this is 4. Number of zeros are 4. So number of zeros here are 4. So I need 4 digits here. In earlier examples, what I was getting was either I was getting more digits here, because here number of zeros were 2 and I was getting 3 digits, so I was carrying it forward. And in these examples I was getting the number of digits here equal to number of zeros, but in here I got number of digit in x square is only 1, but I have told you that the number of digit here must be equal to this. So how can I equate it? I can equate it as 0009, because this 0009 is also equal to 9. Now I will multiply it. 5006 into 5, that is simple multiplication. You can find it as 25,030. So my answer will be 2500300009. You can check it. And initially I had to find a square of this number. So for this number 500.03, I have to adjust it for decimal places, right? So decimal places are in two places are decimals, so I have to divide it by 1 by 100 2 times. So this will give me 4 zeros here, so I have to adjust it 1 2 3 4. So this is the answer. If you have calculated this 5-digit number by the traditional method, this would have taken a lot of time. So in this question, let's say we have to find out the square of this number 99999998. So I can take the base as this number, because I have just taken a number which is just above 2 of my, so the base is just 2 above this number. So I will follow the so let's say we have to find a square of this kind of number. We will follow our similar steps. We will find a number which is closer to it and take it as base, and then follow the steps as number minus base. Number minus base is -2, and then I will find out, once I get x, then I add it to my number. That will give me 9999996. Okay, this is my y, and a is here. A here is 1 because this is multiple of 10 itself, and x square, that is -2 square, that is 4. Now I have to adjust it for number of zeros. Number of zeros here are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I have to adjust it. I should have here 8 digits, 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I'll add 7 zeros. I'll add 7 zeros and 1 4, and here it is 3 4 5 6 7. So this will be the square of this number. You can check it in your computer because the calculator won't be able to calculate it.